If I don't call him up, my daughter will kill me. It was a joke made by Spain's manager, Luis Enrique, during an interview at the 2022 World Cup. But for the man at the center of the media storm, there was nothing funny about it. He was branded a fraud, a beneficiary of nepotism, the manager's son-in-law who only got to play because of who he was dating. When you stand at the absolute peak, everyone calls you a genius. But when you fall into the abyss, the entire world will tell you that you are finished. Ferran Torres is a player who has been repeatedly tested by fate. He was once Spain's most dazzling prodigy. Then he became the internet's favorite punching bag. This is a story of how a boy who lost his confidence, his love, and his reputation, but managed to silence the entire world in the 106th minute of the 2026 World Cup final. Born on February 29, 2000, a leap year baby who technically only celebrates his birthday once every 4 years, Ferran's talent was evident from the start. He joined the Valencia Academy at just 7 years old, soaking in the defining traits of Spanish football: technical awareness, blistering pace, and a delicate left foot. More importantly, he has something rare for a teenager: the courage to take responsibility. At 17, he shattered history, becoming the first player born in the 2000s to play in La Liga. He was the golden boy. He scored the winning penalty in the U17 Euros to beat England and bagged a brace in the U19 Euros final to beat Portugal. The Valencia faithful saw the shadow of Spain's golden generation in him. They called him the next David Villa, the future of the national team. In the summer of 2020, Manchester City came calling. Pep Guardiola needed a replacement for Leroy Sané, and for 33.5 million euros, Ferran took his first step into a true European powerhouse. Under Guardiola, he learned how to survive at the highest level. He stopped relying just on his pace and learned how to move off the ball, evolving into a complete attacker. He even broke one of Lionel Messi's records under Pep, becoming the youngest player to score a league hat-trick for the manager, capped off by a stunning backheel flick against Newcastle. Life in Manchester was challenging, but off the pitch, something beautiful was blossoming. During the 2021 European Championships, he met Sira Martinez, the eldest daughter of Spain's manager, Luis Enrique. A simple Instagram follow turned into messages, and soon, a deep, long-distance romance. But the distance was grueling, so when Barcelona offered him a lifeline back to Spain in the winter of 2021, he didn't hesitate. It was his dream club, and it brought him closer to the woman he loved. It felt too perfect to be true. But reality delivers cruel blows. Barcelona, despite their severe financial crisis, had scraped together 55 million euros to sign Ferran Torres. He arrived to immense expectations, but the magic had vanished. His agility was replaced by inexplicably weak shots. Every mistake was placed under a microscope. The nightmare peaked on February 28, 2022, in the Europa League against Napoli. Ferran took 8 shots, 0 goals. When the final whistle blew, the immense pressure broke him. He buried his face in his hands and wept on the pitch. Even the opponents came over to console him. In October, against his boyhood club Valencia, he missed a point-blank open net. The Camp Nou booed him and the internet mocked him. Despite his club struggles, Luis Enrique called him up for the 2022 World Cup, and that is when the media toxicity reached a boiling point. The joke Enrique made in the interview was weaponized. Every time Spain lost, the poisonous arrows of public opinion aimed straight at Ferran. If he played well, they said his father-in-law paved the way. If he played poorly, they called him a waste of space. The relentless media scrutiny didn't just break his form, it broke his relationship. The pressure became unbearable, and in May 2023, Sira ended the relationship. Ferran was left with nothing: no confidence, no relationship, and with the emergence of Lamine Yamal and the signing of Lewandowski, no place in the Barcelona starting 11. It was in this suffocating darkness that Ferran had a conversation about UFC fighter Ilia Topuria, which gave him a new nickname and a new reason to live: the Shark. A shark must keep swimming, or it will suffocate and die. So, the shark retreated to the deep ocean and began to sharpen its teeth. He refused to stop swimming. He hired a psychologist, put his head down, and fought back, scoring 19 goals for Barcelona in 2024 and helping Spain win the Euros. But fate had one more cruel twist. Ahead of the 2026 World Cup, PSG spent $50 million to bring him to Paris, reuniting him with manager Luis Enrique. Immediately, the old whispers returned. At the 2026 World Cup in North America, the pressure was suffocating. Ferran was glued to the bench for the first 7 matches. Then came the final, Spain against the defending champions, Argentina. The whole world was watching, waiting for a superstar to decide the game. The match was dragged into a grueling extra time. Subbed onto the pitch, Ferran made a ghost-like run into the box. Facing Emi Martinez, he didn't hesitate. A ferocious left-footed strike pierced the net. The world went dead silent for a single second before erupting into pure madness. He replicated Andres Iniesta's 2010 miracle, becoming only the second substitute in World Cup history to score the winning goal in the final. As the ball hit the net, all the memories fueled that strike. The 7-year-old boy in Valencia, the tears against Napoli, the heartbreak, the vicious mockery. True superstars do not avoid the abyss. They are the ones who dare to stand back up after being thrown into the mud. Ferran Torres proved that he didn't need anyone's help to reach the top. He is not a manager's son-in-law. He is a world champion and a player who refused to give up.